Hello, welcome back to WhatAreMovie. I am Tony.
And I'm Chloe.
And we're back for What We Do in the Shadows. Last time we went out with the guys. Night out with the guys. It was a bit crazy. We saw a bunch of hypnosis.
Yeah.
We saw Guillermo trying to work out what's going on.
Yeah, we still don't really know what's going on.
And we went to Little Auntie Paxos.
Yes. But Laszlo knows what's going on.
Yes, he's got the shits.
Yes, he wishes he had the shits.
Yeah. We are on to Season 5, Episode 3, Pride Parade. This aired on the 20th of July, 2023, directed by Yana, Gorskaya, written by Jake Bender and Zach Dunn, who last wrote Freddy. Pride Parade. We're going to a Pride Parade. The vampires are going to have a good time.
Yeah, what's it like?
Yeah.
Do vampires have their own different type of pride?
I don't know.
Is it a parade of different monsteria beings?
I don't know. I feel like it'll be a regular one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They're usually during the day, though.
Yeah, but maybe...
But then it could be Gilmo, actually.
Yeah, exactly. And the last episode these guys wrote was Freddy.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Could be Gilmo.
It could be, it could be. But yeah, we shall see. Also, you tried to remember the name of Little Auntie Paxos. And you said Path, and I was like, that's nowhere near close. And you quite close.
Thank you.
I think you said Path.
Pasta.
But there we go. Yeah, we'll get right into it. Full reactions in the description. Need your own copy to watch along. We're watching on Disney Plus UK. Otherwise, let's go.
Sean has begun a bid to ruthlessly unseat Staten Island's rulers.
It's very extreme. Comptroller.
The comptroller controls the budget for all of Staten Island.
Identify your opponents and then slaughter them in their sleep.
Yeah. We gotta get the most vote round of internal.
Bit boring.
It's revealed that we have a couple of weak spots. The gay demographic. So we gotta do something that's gonna knock
Gilmo's face.
socks off.
Which is why we are doing
Pride Parade.
Pride Parade.
Hey.
Right here in Staten Island.
He doesn't look too happy.
I'm a little skeptical. I've never actually been to Pride.
His little box.
Neither have Sean and Charmaine.
I love
Yeah.
being come and do some rhythmic gymnastics.
Oh yeah. And my bisexual cousin Dominic, you remember him?
Oh, I certainly do.
He is gonna
What has this got to do with us? They're very busy. A little bird recently flew into my bedroom and I've been trying to make him my friend.
we just
That is quite important.
with you guys,
You know.
Just for 2 seconds, shut the fuck up. What are those vehicles called?
Chariots dragging the corpses of vanquished foes.
No, I don't think
Float.
that it
The
floats.
corpses
Yeah.
float also.
Yes.
It
The
did.
Pride Parade wives, they've all stayed up to make a big float for us.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell those wives to get fucked. I'm going to make the float.
I think it would.
That's
She's like, what?
We just came here to see which one of these t-shirts you like.
Yes, Sean.
I'm being gay over here.
Buy the lot.
Did he say we'll buy both of them? Gilmo's face is hilarious.
Oh, we were very wrong in the predictions.
It feels like they're like kind of using it, like abusing it in a way. Like, I mean, but Gilmo's never been to Pride, so.
No.
But yeah. I don't know. I think Leslie's going to do pretty well.
It may be.
Yeah. It's funny that I'd never heard what a comptroller is until Sunny, and now we've heard it again in another
Root of all this pain here.
Of course I am still pissed off at
She looks so sad.
vampire ass. Thinking about my old human body. I never got to experience carnal pleasure. What?
I think what she means is she's a virgin.
I am definitely not a virgin.
Were you a virgin
Manifestation of your
before?
goals, At that point, you were a virgin. What about Jonas the Mule Dancer? Strictly hand stuff. I was a virgin, and I... If there was anything I could do about this, I would, but sadly...
Just let her go into your body?
What if we
little bit of a-
swapped bodies? Unfortunately, that is
Yeah.
definitely not possible.
Actually...
Yeah.
Spirit. Actually pretty easy.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
Well,
She's like, you fucker.
great. Great. Well, great.
She seems so excited.
This is what you get for not being super friendly with the guide.
Guillermo has been avoiding me lately. Has fallen under the sway of Laszlo.
Oh.
Laszlo is jealous because of how... There you are.
Not now, Nandor. Can't you see I'm teaching the boy science?
Looking at his teeth.
Yep.
Teaching the boy
Decided
science.
to try and impress him with his quote-unquote intelligence. End quote. I personally value qualities that cannot be taught. Relentlessness, being told.
Do you think he actually bought that whole science lesson?
If he knew the truth, that you've been turned into a vampire by somebody other than him,
Do you have to
you'd be
say it out
fucking
loud?
dead by now. How can I put this? The boy is fucked up.
Yeah, I really can't see what's going on back there. I think maybe like a psoriasis.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Can you move them?
Move what?
Nothing. Oh, good.
I don't like that.
Now, what I intend to do is carry out a few basic experiments on the boy. Firstly, agility. Begin.
Doesn't seem
Turn off.
super speed.
Is it having any effect? Telekinesis. Anti-flask. And make it rise.
This is
Human
cool.
speed Slightly below normal human speed.
I'd rather not.
If you don't lick it, I cannot diagnose you.
I mean, it's right in his
Well, it's not
face.
From that, we'll have a better idea as to what kind of vampire he is. I didn't ask you to squeeze one out. You can do that. I'll put some newspaper down.
Whoa.
What the blazes? He's
Oh.
been afflicted by vampirism. View of everything we know about vampirism. Let's go back.
Vampirism.
Tonight
The
is
sire?
Friday, otherwise known in spiritual circles as Freaky Friday. And we're technically
Oh,
able
so-
to swap.
Yeah.
Freaky Friday.
Sí, me
Spooky.
acordí to comfy.
Whoa, that's cool. She don't know how to walk. Holy moly.
So, who wants to have a little bite of this fresh beef salad?
Trust me, Dolly, you don't want your first time to be with anyone in this house. These people ran through. We are going to find you a fresh piece of art.
I'm a real body person.
Oh, Jesus.
Holy moly. Oh, it
Well,
must
that's
be weird.
terrified.
Yeah. Imagine what if they get stuck.
What bodies?
Turning the GNC into a Jersey Mike's.
He doesn't care.
I mean, you're kind of the same person anyway.
Yeah, it's a bit confusing.
Talking of vampires, which I believe you were.
We weren't.
What do we actually know about them?
They tend to form insular social units and receive outsiders join the group.
Like I said, what do we know about vampires?
Oh, just
Always
ignore.
goes soft after 2 pumps.
The one where if you drop a bunch of rice, he has to count every single grain.
No, I too have heard that before.
Is it
I wanna
really
try
so
that.
If you throw a vampire's shoe into the river,
Someone's gonna
you
use
have
that
to follow it.
against them.
True.
Don't be silly. It is a so classic vampire 101 shit, guys.
They're talking about weird
Find
shit.
this out
What?
by putting it to the test. Come on, Gizmo.
Oh, and me.
I don't think so.
You should probably stay with Sean or talk to your bird.
I'm not speaking to Matthew at the moment.
The bird is called Matthew.
Fine. I know when I'm not wanted. This is not one of those times. Come on, boy.
Can't take a hint.
So I thought,
This
How
ain't
are they
going
going to get away with
place
this?
for my dolly to find some piping hot strange.
Told with the spirit family.
Hello, everyone. I'm a virgin.
I already regret this.
I used to be dead, and then I was a ghost. I am human once more. How about you?
I'm in John.
Ooh, not so life. My dowry is really cheap. Boom, I'm your wife.
She's not doing too well.
This is a mating dance because I have selected you to be my maid. Look how wide I am.
No physical touch.
Fuck off, lady.
Yes, thank you. Remove us. Come on. Oh,
What on earth was that?
I was so bad.
Absolutely no urge to count the rice.
Yeah, they both want to count it.
Nonsense. Before I attend to other things.
God damn it.
6.
Maybe we should move on to the next test.
Shut up.
7, 8.
We're busy.
All right.
I knew it was going to come to curse them.
Triple jump.
Triple
You
jump.
what it means.
Whoa.
1, 2, 3.
Whoa.
Oh.
It's like a Mario thing.
Oh, just checking out your float.
2 small jumps, like Mario.
Mario who?
That's what I said.
Fancy
Yeah.
jumps where you can just fly.
Does have its limits. Vampire can only ascend as high as the lowest cloud in the area.
Less slow thing than a vampire thing.
Really? Well, how
I'm
high
getting
can
my
you-
mythology mixed up.
Outer space. Write that down.
Maybe not write that down. On the account of it being bullshit.
Bullshit.
Flown to outer space. Done it many times. Have I technically flown to outer space?
God.
No.
You're muddying the science.
I mean, I don't have to breathe oxygen or any shit like that, so...
Ah.
I did not lie.
You just made something up.
Outer space.
Of course you are, Major Tom. Enough of that nonsense.
I think I might just fly into outer space right now. Or you can stop me. Or you.
I mean,
Good luck with your shitty little science experiments.
That gets rid of him.
Yeah, it does.
Was a bust. But
What is
there
she
is one
doing?
person in the house the doll is horny for.
Colin Robinson?
Yeah.
So let me get this straight. Naja doll, who's currently in real Naja's body, wants to have sex with me.
Yeah.
Real Naja is
Wants to watch?
fine with it. And you're not gonna. I don't want it to affect our friendship.
What friendship? We don't really like you that much. I wouldn't say we are friends. No.
Oh.
Hey, Grey Boy, I'm offering it to you on a plate.
He seems very confused. I mean, like, it is confusing.
Give me your arm.
It's basically just speeding up his own death sentence.
Yeah.
I hypothesize. You are still able to walk under the rays of the sun.
Does that mean I'm a daywalker? Am I like Blade?
Yeah, you're exactly like
Blade.
Blade. Fuck off. Still?
I mean, he kind of is.
Look at that.
He kind of is, because he's a vampire killer and a vampire.
Starting to sting. Fuck, so fascinating. Drip off, cock ahoy, and get on the running machine.
Wait, what?
Some music.
Oh
to
god, is this
get
going to be
us-
really awkward?
With Colin?
Yeah, move it.
I think awkward is the...
Whether it's weirder if I'm here or not here.
And he comes in.
Oh boy.
I can't. Don't get me wrong. I like how fucked up this is. I really like how fucked up this is. I think I'm only attracted to you in doll form.
Kidding me?
Daddy likey what daddy likey.
Okay.
Oh.
Maybe we can try again in another 100 years. I haven't even used this yet. Come on, swap back on. I'm not going anywhere.
I cannot force a spirit to leave a
What the fuck?
Oh.
No.
There's no
Oh, shit.
If it's so hard to swap us back, why did you swap us in the first place?
Could you put two spirits in the same vessel?
Don't see why not.
Oh, is this going to be the gone of the doll? And then Colin's going to keep the doll and this is
Maybe.
It gives me no pleasure to lie in my
His
skin
costume.
in Gizmo's sweat. Yeah?
Oh.
I have reason to believe it contains extraordinary
Oh.
powers that enable a vampire to walk under the shining ray of the sun. If my
I don't think this is going to work.
I could be a lump of coal in seconds, but you only live one. Holy shit! That is bright. This is amazing.
Oh.
There's so much heat in our campaign now. It's unbelievable.
Wow.
All shaved-
You have the most beautiful skin.
I use Charmaine's foot cream. What do you think about the float coming along?
The float.
Wow, it's working.
Fantastic. Could I borrow
how
a
does he
beach
smell?
shade?
What the fuck is a beach shade? Is that French?
Yeah, we got lawn chairs.
Lord. Whoa. Holy
Oh
moly. I didn't think this
It's
would
going to wear
work.
off though.
Yeah, I'm curious. Surely the sun...
Oh god, is his shoe gonna go in the sea and then he's gonna
His
jump
sock.
in and
His
the
sock.
sweat is gonna
Maybe.
wash off of him and then...
Could do. Yeah. Oh, he's just in.
Okay, he's just in.
He's just in. He's catching fish.
Okay, maybe not.
He just had a nice time at the beach. What are you doing?
Master, what are you?
Why are you awake?
Do it.
Decided to get up early to prepare for my upcoming journey to outer space. Intelligence. But
What are you
it is
doing
not
with that?
intelligence that got mankind to outer space. Strength.
No.
Gumption.
Are you going to outer space just to impress me?
Am I doing this to impress Guillermo?
Yes.
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 I love how they tried to act all important.
His soul put into my real body to convince my dolly's spirit to leave.
Holy moly, this is getting confusing.
Huh, look at that. I guess it works. Trying to smoke me out, you tricksy little bitches. Well, it's because I'm actually coming I'm gonna go just read my newspaper. No, I want to go practice.
Oh my god.
No, I want to go. Oh, nice going, dipshit.
This is
Push him
not
over.
good. The noise. That was amazing.
Thanks, guys, for lending me the,
The
itty bitty
GoPro.
baby cameras.
Hi, it's Nando.
We do not go
It reminds me of Francis, the train guy.
Yeah.
And because it will be fun, I hope.
Scary. I don't think this is a good idea at all. He's gonna get hit by a plane.
Thank you, Rita, the lesbian roommate. Tonight's guests, who are going to help us kick off the festivities.
I like his hat.
It's a very shiny hat.
They're big-time gays. Super duper gays.
I don't think you're most impressed with this.
Without further ado, it's Ned.
Caught a bit of sun, do you like? Hey, say hey if you're gay. Come on, let's have a clap for gay. Let me tell you something. This fella tries to kiss me all the time.
That's right.
He does.
Face.
What is this gay, right? Nando.
He looks like a
Where is
blimmin'.
Nando? He's what?
I'm very high up now.
Holy moly. Is he gonna crash onto the float?
Maybe.
I'm getting a little lightheaded.
Maybe you do need oxygen.
It's a fucking plane.
No way. No way! Is he gonna get hit? Okay. That's close.
Let's welcome the most beautiful girl I know and I've ever met. My good lady wife, Nana.
Oh my god.
Thank you all so much for coming.
Colin Robinson. Oh, his face!
Seriously, it means a lot to us.
Put acid in my beer again.
That's what happens when you put two souls in one body. Good to know.
This is insane. He looks like he's in space.
He's in
Is he
space.
gonna float off? Holy shit.
I'm in outer space. Fuck you, Leslo. Fuck you, Guillermo.
Can he get back?
What the
Really
hell?
makes you reflect on how small we all are.
Yeah, is he just gonna float? Oh, he's gonna crash back down. What the hell?
Oh yeah, he's gonna heat up.
Yep. Oh my god. He's gonna.
Absolutely soaking wet.
This is creepy. It's so weird.
Okay, who's ready for a parade?
It's creeping everyone out. He's crashing into it. Oh, you do it!
Oh my god.
He's here.
Well. Vampires can't go to outer space.
Holy moly.
I just went to outer space!
Turn around. I want to see what's happening.
I'm looking.
This is the most out of control parade. Shorty's having a great time.
No, I'm dancing.
I never expected to see.
No.
Hey, the car! Oh, this. I don't think Gilbert is pleased. That was pretty damn cool. I will be honest. I wish I could fly to space. He's kind of having fun. He can't deny the fun. It's infectious!
Huh?
Huh?
What did you say?
I said it's infectious.
Oh.
What did you think I said?
I don't know. That's why I asked.
Some little green bodies up there.
Oh.
Nope, I'm not staying for this.
Hitting the spot, Colin
Prude.
Robinson.
Oh yeah. No, fine. Just fine.
I think I could have done without watching this episode today.
Oh, it's insane. That was a crazy ass episode. There we go. What did you think of that episode? So many crazy things happened.
I am gonna probably say something tomorrow to someone that I never thought I would say to someone.
What are you gonna say?
Just something along the lines of, you could have warned me of Colin and
Naja Robinson.
with Laszlo being whipped
by the real Naja who's in the doll. Oh, what the hell?
I'm going to put no context for anyone else in the room, if anyone else is around when I say to this person, because... no
context needed.
No, like...
It's self-explanatory.
So, my manager has watched...
Yeah,
What We Do in the Shadows.
Yeah.
And then he had said to me, like, last week, he was like... Because I said we was on, like, season 4, aren't we?
5.
5.
Yeah.
And he's like, can't remember what happens in that. And then he did go... Here's one for spoilers that you sometimes have to be careful. He did go... Has Naja and the doll swapped again?
Oh, okay.
Do you remember? I
don't remember you saying this, to be honest.
I did mention it to you.
Yeah.
So I said it's not a big spoiler. So then when it was out of there,
I honestly do not remember you telling me that.
I remember saying it.
I remember you. I think now you've said that.
Yeah.
But initially, when it was happening, I did not remember that at all.
So I was like, "Oh, it's happening." But you're like, "Thanks for telling me that they swap again." But you
not the part with
you could have warned me.
Colin and the.
And like today, we was gonna finish maybe, and then I was like, "Oh, we could fit in What We Do in the Shadows," and now I'm like, "Why?"
I regret my actions. I thought it was a good episode though. It was really funny. I thought it was fun. It was ridiculous. It was crazy. A lot of cool stuff. I feel like Gilmore wasn't too happy with the fact that Shawnee and Charlemagne, is that her name?
Yeah.
Was using the Pride Parade. They're kind of just using that to get more votes rather than genuinely wanting to do it in a way, which I could see Gilmore was not too happy with that. But at the same time, they seem very accepting of everyone, and they say you guys are like the the gayest people on the block, basically.
The moment they said that, it just took me back to that episode of when Colin was a kid, and they were trying to get him into school, and it was suddenly, like
I was like, where are you going with this?
But it was like Laszlo and Naja were together, and then Naja, and it was just like all this swapping.
I mean,
of,
that's literally what they said multiple times. Like the doll and Naja were like, "Well, we've all screwed in this house.
Yeah.
It was nothing new. Everyone's been ridden through. Is that what she said? Enough in this house. You need to go speed dating." Which Naja, the doll inhabiting Naja, was not very good at.
So she was upset.
This is my mating dance.
She was upset because.
Yeah, so the doll was upset because she's a virgin.
Yeah.
She never got a chance to... And she's like, what are you talking about? We're the same. Like, I've had
she's
sex
like, but when you returned...
But you were still...
That was just hand stuff.
What about the guy? And I love the bit where the doll's like, if only we could, swap, spirits. I miss my body. We could swap bodies. And Naja's like, nah, I don't think so. And then the guy's like, it's actually really easy. And Naja's like, oh, is it? Oh, great. Yeah.
Maybe if you were more accepting of the guy, she wouldn't do these things. Oh, it was even it was the bit where, so we see that Laszlo's doing experiments with Gilmo.
Okay.
And Nandor's getting jealous and all that. But it's when they kind of run out of things to do and they go and talk to the others to be like, oh, what's those vampire things we know of? And the guide is like, that vampires live in really close-knit circles that it's really hard to get into. And then they're like, no one's asking you. And
he didn't. He was like, anyway, anybody got any ideas?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's even like the doll and Naja were explaining they'd swapped, and Colin was like, "Oh, there's something coming up."
Yeah.
And then Nandor's like, "You're basically the same, anyways.
Yeah.
It's not that crazy." No. Yeah. But the doll trying to use her body was funny and
stretch first.
Yeah. And she's like lying on the floor. Who wants to get around first?
Yeah. But yeah, we see Laszlo doing experiments.
Yeah, with Gilmo, which is really interesting.
He's like, you need to lick the garlic.
Yeah, well, I can't tell if it's not, and it just eats it. He's like in full like plague doctor uniform. What else? So we're discovering Gilmo's got he can do things and not do other things.
Wings.
He has little wings on his back.
And then he's like, "Can you move them?" And he's like, "Oh," and he's like, "Wait, what are you talking about?" Like,
but like, there's certain things he can do and can't do. Like, he doesn't have the super speed. He can do telepathy.
Yeah.
Like, he can move things with his mind.
He can eat garlic.
He can eat garlic. He can go out in the sun. He's got super. We know he's got supervision and hearing.
Yeah.
He can make
so
bat ears.
He starts to.
It's funny because he's like, "What you're saying? I'm a daywalker, like Blade." He's like, "Yeah, you're like Blade," and he's like, "Wait, yeah, he is. He's literally Blade." I've never watched Blade, but Blade could walk in the daytime. He was a vampire, but also a vampire hunter. There's Gilmo.
Yeah.
But like I said, he seems like some sort of hybrid. Like he's a mixture of like all sorts.
It's like the vampire hunter DNA is stopping the full
versus
turn.
the vampire. Yeah, it's interesting.
But yeah, so then he decides to try and harvest his sweat.
Oh, and he rubs his sweat all over his body, and he can actually walk out in
Goes for a lovely day trip in the sun.
What if they turn that into some sort of like factory, like for making
that could
sweat
be how they
to
make
sell
their
to
money.
vampires? Yeah.
It's when he gets back for the parade at the end, and it's like, "What is wrong with your face?" And he's like, "I got sunburn."
A little bit of the sun. Do you like it?
Their bodies have never seen the sun.
Well, it's funny how like the audience are going between really enjoying it and like, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nando, he's not here. He's gone to because Nando's like, "I know where I'm not wanted. And now's not one of those times. Let's go." Colin was like, "If you put rice in front of a vampire, they have to count it."
And they're like, "I don't
like,
think that's...
no, this doesn't work."
And if you throw a shoe...
Well, no, he's like, "Before we move on, 1, 2, 3.
Well, no, like, and they say...
Oh, yeah, but I'm talking about the actual rice.
But that doesn't happen at that very moment.
Yeah, but the shoe's not important. It doesn't happen.
But they start all these myths and then they go off to do them.
But the only one they actually do is the rice. Yeah.
Yeah. They obviously wrote down the one about...
It's like not a shoe, it's a sock.
Vampires can triple jump.
Triple jump. Like Mario, which I said.
I like the fact that he jumps onto the
Hey lads, what do you know up there?
So just check it out, your float.
Okay, night. Yeah.
And then we find out the thing of vampires can only fly as high as the lowest cloud in the sky.
And that may be a Laszlo thing. I can fly to space. You know you can't. It's like I float to space because it's a bullshit. Yeah. It's like I float to space. So he actually does it.
He does.
I love the literal GoPro on his face looked like was he Francis? He's the guy with the trains, really. Yeah. It's funny. I thought he was going to get hit by a plane. At first I did say he's going to crash into that float. And then I was like, he's going to get hit by a plane. I nearly got the plane.
Yeah.
But I got the float. Pretty much.
But it was like he was floating and we was like, but like, how does he get back?
Yeah, he just crashes back down to space. Crazy. Yeah.
But it makes sense because the velocity and everything.
I was going to question, I was like, you can't hear in space. How can we hear him talking? And I'm questioning a vampire in space. It doesn't matter. Yeah. But there we go.
I like how he's just nude on the stage. At least it did that thing of
space.
that, because I feel like in a lot of shows sometimes, there's obviously holes in the story. It's a vampire flying in space, but clearly his clothes burnt off. Yeah. Whereas in a lot of things, a lot of things sometimes you're like, surely his clothes would burnt off.
That's the thing with TV shows and movies. You have to suspend, you gotta have a suspension of belief. You gotta not.
But that's what I'm saying. I liked the fact that they burned his clothes off.
Yeah. As long as you believe in the world and their rules, it's fine.
Because I think if he still had his clothes on, I wouldn't have even questioned it. He's a vampire. Yeah. But I liked the fact they put that element of
and it kind of adds to the Pride Parade thing and shocking people. It was when Naja came out and then Colin as soon as she turned it around, I was like, oh no, I know what's happening. It's like I don't want to spoil a film.
Oh, God. I was trying to remember the name.
I was going to say it in the reaction.
Now you've said that, because that was so bloody weird.
But I went into that film knowing the spoiler, and then I remember when it happened, and I turned to you, and I was like,
it was probably the same one that I'm like on this side.
It literally reminded me of that, yeah.
I like as well when Nandor was nude on the stage, and Naja was looking, and Colin's like, I want to see.
It's like, no, I'm checking this out. It's when they were singing the song as well, kept turning. There was a pride parade.
Yeah, so basically as well,
they got excited for the cheer.
It turns out that they swapped their bodies.
I love the bit where it cut to, one of Sean's friends is like, you put acid in my drink again.
Yeah. So they swapped Naja and the doll's body.
Oh, yeah.
But then it came to a realisation of that if
she was going to sleep...
the spirit of Naja doesn't want to go back into the doll...
But she was going to sleep with Colin.
Yeah, that was an awkward scene too.
But Colin was like, at the dance...
Colin was like, I'm actually more
the doll's like,
because
I said the doll's gonna watch, and the doll's like, I don't know if I should be here,
and then the guy neither do I. But yeah, we find out that
Colin's just attracted to the doll in the doll's body.
Yeah, but the spirit of Naja needs to want to go back into the doll for them to change back over, which she does not.
But then Colin came up with the idea, is like, can you force another a spirit into the body? Like, yeah.
Is how Colin ended up in Naja's body with it.
And then we get that fabulous end scene, which was mad. So that the hit in the spot for you, Colin Robinson.
Oh yes. It's just gonna be a scene I can't get out of my head.
I hope that's a gif. I'm gonna send it to you.
God. And what would you search for that gif to come up?
I have no idea. Laszlo Cravensworth fucks his wife, who is inhabited by the spirit.
He doesn't. He fucks his wife's body.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Who's inhabited by the spirit of the doll's wife.
Well,
hey, none of this search is going to work.
The soul of his wife is whipping him
in a doll's body, and Colin Robertson enjoys. I don't think that's good. It's bad. Madness. Anyway, that episode's great. There you go. Craziness. I don't think it can get any crazier.
I don't think you can.
But there you go. When he said going back to the origins of vampires, I said the Sire. I thought maybe they go there, but they were just asking, and they were coming up. It wasn't even like general vampire things we know. It was all just weird.
Yeah.
Like you said, the shoe and
the grass.
Yeah. But man. There we go. We'll be back for another episode of What We Do in the Shadows next time. Thank you very much for watching. Can't get any crazier than that.
Well.
And I like the bit at the end as well, where because Gilmo wasn't feeling it, but then he was kind of like dancing.
Well, he did get given the sign that said "gay guy," and it is like thanks.
Yeah.
But then, like, he does like embrace it a bit.
Yeah, exactly.
You can see him being like, actually, I am the gay guy, and I'm gonna have this side.
Exactly. So, there you go. Anyway, we'll be back in a week's time for another episode of What We Do in the Shadows. Thank you very much. See you then. Bye-bye. Bye.